So last night during work, I was startled by some crazy breaking news that Joshua Van had pulled out of his fight against Tatsuro Taira next month, and I was sure he was not going to get that fight back. That the next time we'd see him would probably be like, I don't know, later in the summer, because I was expecting it to be like some really bad news because Joshua Van is a uh, a fighter's fighter. He fights incredibly well. He's incredibly durable. So I would expect like something to be like grievously wrong for him to actually pull out of a fight. But it turns out it may not have been that bad because they were able to get the fight rescheduled for the very next month. So this fight will be on the Kamza Chamaya versus Sean Strickland card, and that's not bad. I would have liked to see it sooner rather than later, but it makes that Sean Strickland Kamza Chimaev fight that much better. But overall, I was really startled, and like Joshua Van pulling out made some other interesting things happen that I will talk about in later videos for today. But still, this had me like I wasn't like distraught because this isn't like a crazy fight where you don't know who's gonna win because I feel like Joshua Van will 100% be knocking out Tatsuro Taira maybe even early. But it's still a fun fight because Joshua Van makes fights fun. So it would have been a fight that you wouldn't want gone. So it would have made it made me like slightly um, mad or sad, but again, I wasn't like distraught. But overall, I'm still glad that they were able to get the fight rescheduled, and this isn't a situation where Joshua Van is out for like half a year without any explanation. That or maybe an explanation would come, but it would come again like after like half a year. But yeah, glad to see he's back, and we're still getting this fight. But overall, let me know what you think about the whole situation.